Hi everyone, welcome back to Starlight. And wow, it's been exactly 2 months since I left the vault, since I came here to Starlight. Looking back, it's hard to believe the way I felt back then, like all hope was gone and there was nothing worth living for. And now I still miss Nate and I'm still looking for Sean. But I've got a new family and I've got friends who are helping me not just come to terms with what's happened, but to do something about it. And I'll show you Nick later and fill you in on what the two of us have been up to. So this is how Starlight is looking right now. Everyone's pottering about. From up here, this place is vast. It really is. So, this is Liam. He keeps an eye on our road to Lexington and Corvega, and this gate down here. It was also Liam's idea to move the radio recruitment beacon up here. There's less interference, although having the windmills. He and Quinn worked together to make sure that we could get the best signal, both to send out and to receive. And he's also set up this ham radio station so we can keep track of who's coming and going on the roads, you know, GPS coordinates, where they're heading to, how many in the party. So yeah, he's keeping track of all of that. Thanks, Liam. I'm not sure whether you've met Beth. She's our super sniper and she keeps an eye on the road to Concord. Sometimes our provisioners get a little bit of trouble from raiders in Concord, so it's good to have her here. We've got the Drumlin Diner over there. I wonder if Hannah's over there or over here. We will check that out. Gun turret. There will be more gun turrets when we get the equipment we need. So this is Max, our weapons expert. And it looks like Max has been in here having a crafty cigar while I've been busy. Not that I begrudge him that, because everyone here works really, really hard. I think on an evening they come in here and play cards, stay out of the rain, which again is fine because up here they don't have the fire that the guard post down there has, so they need to stay warm and dry somehow. We have got Abernathy and Sanctuary set up. This one is for Oberland Station and we're just waiting for some steel and timber from Sanctuary Hills, and then we're going to continue building this fencing along here.
I've never lost anyone before. This failure is new to me.
Alright, Ada. So Max has officially moved in here now, so he can tinker with his weapons all night long if he wants, and that is tinker, not fiddling. He has a bite to eat. He can do his own coffees on the morning. Yeah, so that's what Max gets up to. I forgot to show you last time. He and TJ managed to get this engine running out of all of the vehicles. This was the only one we could get running, so we've hooked that up, and that's powering Max's space and giving him some light. And it looks like Max is having a crafty cigarette here as well. He's gonna burn us all down if he's not careful. So the reason Max moved out of the guard quarters is because of Beth's little friend. Turns out Max is very, very allergic to cats. So he moved next door. He stopped sneezing, he stopped waking everybody else up so they could sleep when they got a chance. And now we have 2 spare beds for potential new guards. This is Liam's bed. He doesn't have as much stuff as Beth lying around. I think she just wants to make everything a bit more homely. He's just got his bat on. If everyone's messing around on an evening, Liam will come out and sort them out. So again, Giffen and Dimitrius here. Flamer fuel. Wonder what Max is working on then. Should be good. I think this is all guard stuff now. That's definitely been claimed by the guards. So here's...
Hope you ain't one of them synths here to spy on me.
Yeah. We are going to put some spotlights up here. It gets very dark on a night, and even though we've moved the bus with the trees and the bridge for cover, it makes it difficult for these guys to see what's going on if anyone's creeping up on us. So, what's next? I keep thinking there's somebody there, but I don't think there is. I think it's just the lamppost. So, if you want something to eat, you can come and grab something from Bob.
Need to get back to Diamond City one of these days. Biggest town I ever saw.
Yeah? Wait. Just you wait, Bob. We'll make this town bigger than Diamond City. So he likes to keep the shots coming.
My onboard functions are operating at full capacity.
And this here is Claire.
Huh? It's a pleasure to serve with you.
She's recently moved in, and I'll show you Claire's space soon. She's not long moved in, to be honest, and I'm glad she did because she helps out with Hannah so much.
I'm happy to report I won't be falling apart on you anytime soon.
Good to know, Ada. So Bob's moved in here.
I wonder how long my systems will endure these rugged conditions.
And we've got a bit of washing up to do.
Traveling with you is proving to be
Hey, there's Beth's friend. I thought I could hear you. Not on the plates, mate. It's not very hygienic. Come on, Bob, do something about it. So, we've got all sorts of goodies here.
Never fear, man. I will ensure your safety to the best.
And what have we got in the smokehouse today? Ooh, ribs.
It's astounding
Nice.
how much we still have to discover out here.
So, a bit of a different view.
It's
I think we've got a guard shift change on at the moment. Yeah, so hopefully everyone's going to start relaxing for the evening soon. I'm looking forward to showing you what the Oasis looks like at night.
My systems are continuing to function at peak efficiency.
Oh,
Lead
Ada.
the way, and I'll follow, man.
She has not stopped talking all day. So we've got the car wall. We've got the dairy. Dog meat stash, but no dog meat. Hey! How you doing, boy?
Dog meat.
Workshop. And TJ does more work here than he does in the workshop. And he's training up Sheffield. And he's been working hard, not just with Quinn now, but with Max. So, it's a really nice community that we've got going on. We've got Bessie here. And we've added some extra troughs in the hope that we can entice a friend for her. So far no luck. Milking stool. Milking bucket. And on to the tannery. So we've managed to get a lot of hides, and using what the community produces, I'm not going to get too close because I don't want to knock it over, it would make a hell of a mess. We are creating our own leather now, which we are going to start turning into some leather armour. Clean toilet roll or unused toilet roll, and used toilet roll, and that really needs emptying, so I'll have to get someone onto that. I don't want to look too closely just in case someone hasn't emptied the bucket. And then when you come out, you can wash your hands even in the middle of the night, because there's no excuse for poor hygiene, as Beth says. So we've got Jack and Brody working hard on this, and they have added to their ranks a young girl called Anne-Marie. I say young, she's got a young spirit. So this is going to be their storehouse, their warehouse for seeds, fertilizer. We might even make it a hothouse, we'll see. So yeah, they're all in here, and there's space for another farmhand as and when. So their early starts were disrupting the other residents, so we moved them here right to the end. That spotlight's not working, so I think we're going to have to do a run for light bulbs. I wonder if there's anyone out there in the Commonwealth who's got a stash of them. I'll have to get some feelers out. So, guard, shack-ish. I know is the turret's POV is slightly blocked, but I'm sure it'll still prove effective once they come round here. So Nick's moved in here. It's very Spartan. He's got some files that he's working on at the moment, but otherwise he's not receiving visitors. He's just keeping himself busy. He says not everybody who has a problem can make it to Diamond City, so I think he's looking at setting up an outpost here. Now we're going to have to get Quinn a better bed. That's a bit cobbled together when you see the one Nick's got, but he says he prefers sleeping on a hard board than a soft mattress, and all of his books have gone. I know Max took his technical journals, and I'm pretty sure the rest of his books are floating around somewhere, but he's been very generous with his knowledge, so we'll have to get him some more. This is Claire's bed, and Hannah's up there. So yeah, they've moved into Jack and Brody's old suite. TJ, as ever, is working on a heap of junk and making it worth something. Like absolutely tons of stuff. I think even without the name on the door you could guess whose space this is. I think I'm definitely going to have to do another Nuka run. Maybe I'll head to Nuka World. I've been hearing about it on the radio, so we might pop over there and see what we can pick up for him. So this is Kate's room. Again, very Spartan, there's not a lot in here. And as promised, Caravan Charlie, we've taken out some of the boxes and put them in the storage area. There's still a ways to go before it's a home sweet home for him, but we're getting there. We're getting there. So what else is there to see? Okay. Now this was an absolute must. Kate insisted on it. Right, Kate. she comes here and she works out every night. And I think the guys all come to watch her work. I never see any of them using it. Shame on you all. Just let the girl get on with it.
Yes?
So from there we can come round to the family space.
And a smoking gun and a pocket full of cats.
And the barbecue pit, which is not very well attended at the moment, but I think that's because we've just got Claire and she's been cooking for the boys, and she's a lot more attractive than cooking for yourself. Now, we did have a game of Blast Radius in here as well, but I think Hannah may well have taken it off somewhere to play. The fire pit, beloved fire pit. Quinn's reading room with magazines of every type. It doesn't matter what your interests are, you will find something to read here. And I think they're the notes for his book group, which is nice. We just need to find more books. And this is Nick. I met him down in Diamond City. Piper put us in touch, and he helped me to find Kellogg. He turns out to be the guy who took Sean, who killed Nate, and we took Justice. And we're going to have to head a lot further south, so we're prepping for a big journey. Nick and I were going to go to the Glowing Sea and see what there is down there. That's our next step to finding Sean. So Amarie's busy at work still. Take a break, girl.
Yes?
And we're back around again. Hey, Quinn. I still can't see Hannah. Ah, this is our little unofficial mascot. Our Razor Grin kept getting savaged, and obviously we need it for Bessie. We need it to trade, and we need it to make bread. So we set a little trap and caught this wee one, and he's no bother at all until the provisioners turn up, and then he goes a little bit mad, and then Kate goes a little bit mad at him. It's crazy stuff. And this is Ada, who I met on the road.
A pleasure to see you again, ma'am. Are you ready to depart?
Not quite Ada, soon though. So this is Starlight. And someone needs to come and clean these tables, Bob. I wish I could have met Hannah. She's such a cute kid, and she reminds me why I had Sean in the first place. She's no substitute, but it is lovely to have a child around the place. So let's have one last look at the oasis. Oh, TJ's light. There we go. That's a nice shot. So yeah, until next week, take care.